Welcome to the LAGG podcast. I am your host, Mike Chalice. With me, as always, although maybe a little bit tired, man with the beard, Matt.
What?
How's it going?
And Mr. Gloom and Doom himself, who's a little bit happier because he's going to start a new job here soon.
I quit my job and I feel
Sam
great.
Landry, how we doing, buddy?
Sorry to anybody who I used to work with who listens to the podcast.
You'll miss the people, just not the place.
Oh my God, you could say that
What
twice.
about Boxing Day? It's so much fun. 5
5
a.m. to 9 p.m., people.
Basically the whole day I'm like, I'd be okay with a meteorite hitting me right now. Just any size. I don't care if it's tiny, I don't care if it's massive, just hit me.
And before people come back at us and say, oh, I do that all the time, blah, blah, blah.
Shenanigans.
Not during Boxing Day, you don't. That's why it's bad. Not the time.
Shenanigans.
Before we get too far into it, I want to talk about gamers support gamers. It's something we're doing on our website. Go to gaminglag.com, 2 G's and lag. Click on GSG. Fill out the application form if you own a YouTube channel, if you are a Twitch streamer, if you are somebody who has their own podcast or are trying to start up something, anything gaming related. We'd like to have we'll create a little business card for you, have it on our website. And who knows if we become something that's, bigger than normal, then maybe it'll be a great place for people to find you and people who have similar interests and stuff to subscribe to your channel and stuff. Maybe. Who knows? That's what we're trying to do. The reality is I just really like talking about video games. So
I know you do.
This is once a week that I get to do it.
Other than this week.
Other
It's
than-
basically this intro, then thump, good night.
Yes. So without further ado, what did everybody get for Christmas?
Sam, you're first.
Again?
Again.
Yes,
Because Mike forgot to turn on his microphone at the start.
Listen.
We're about 10 minutes in, and then it's like, and Mike's got no audio.
Yeah, see that in the bloopers for next year. Because
Well, in any news, unlike these two man-childs, I ended up getting adult gifts for Christmas. I got, pots and pans, vacuum, knives, an awesome watch, and this awesome t-shirt that says, just saying, with Goku in Super Saiyan form on it. It's awesome. I'm just saying, guys. Just saying. Matt, how about yourself?
Can I hit him now?
maybe you might have a little bit all those gifts that you got that are adult like, maybe a hint, maybe to progress further into your life.
Grow up.
Yes.
Stop being a baby.
That was my beating around the bush way of saying that.
Yeah.
I'm probably
Right
living.
up there.
I'm living with the biggest kid I know.
Listen, once we pass a certain point, we're allowed to be giant kids.
Because
Because we are
It's
mature
fine.
in every
It's
aspect
fine,
of our. That's
but
not
just
true
remember
at
in the
all.
morning when you wake up, limber up because you could break a hip.
yeah,
Matt, what did you get for Christmas, man?
I get this really cool Deadpool mug, and I'm gonna take a drink of my coffee.
Obviously, it's not
Are you-
coffee. That's why we're laughing.
Yeah.
And I got this really cool thing, which too bad that it's not real because you'd be getting stabbed with it right now. I got a good little pin
Have fun
blade.
going to jail.
Literally a toy. That's what he got for Christmas, was a toy.
What else did you get, Matt?
It's for 17 plus. It said so on the bottom.
17. It's rated M for mature.
I got a Altair statue, an Iron Man statue, Ezio action figure.
That was really nice of, it was one of our coworkers that got you the Iron Man statue. I thought that was
Yeah.
very nice of him.
Yeah, it's fine. At least we know who his favorites are.
Yes.
Yeah, me.
He offered to buy me something. I told him not to, or I'd hit him.
I tortured him for 2 years, so I understand why he didn't give me anything.
I tortured him for 2 years, so it's safe to say he hates me.
It's fine, and I'm sorry for that now. But
Anything else other than the
Yeah.
stupid blanket you get?
Yeah, I know you don't like the Toronto Maple Leafs.
you mean what? Your favorite golf team?
I'm
Ah.
going to marry you. It's starting to get real old, Sam.
I know, but this is the last time for tonight.
As of right now, it's the last time.
And definitely not as cool as your blanket. So
Yeah, so I did post a picture of this because I look ridiculous in it at home. I got a custom-made Superman Snuggie, 7.5 feet long to make sure it covers my whole body, which is great. So I've been using that every single night because I've been exhausted and watching movies and all sorts of great stuff. Haven't had a lot of chance to play any games. Got an X-Wing knife set.
A little different.
never
Yeah.
steal it.
X-Wing knife block set, which was sweet. I got a watch pretty much the same as Sam's, actually, other than a different type of metal.
I honestly
Which is
thought for a
interesting.
second there you're gonna punch me in the face.
Oh, no.
That's the way it felt.
No.
I got scared.
I wouldn't move that slow if I was
There's
going to do that.
a little bit of PK back.
I got a badass like Zelda scroll thing, which is like 8 feet tall and all custom art.
Sorry,
What else? Did I get anything else?
What we were just talking about on the bloopers, because
I don't know, but I did get the Art of Final Fantasy giant box set, which I've been eyeing for a long time, and I collect art books, so I was super excited. I spent
your calendar?
The Goats and Trees calendar. I've been wanting that for 4 years.
Mind you, how bright and giddy he got as soon as we.
That's like the best thing. I saw it in a calendar store 4 years ago. Literally walked down the mall, like hallway corridor, whatever you want to call it, and said, "No, I want that." Turned around and went, and they were all gone.
You make it sound like our mall is really ghetto. Like,
It is.
It's a little corridor, you know,
Compared to where some of these people are, I'm sure.
Rats walk around.
It's just a back. It's like Diagon Alley from Harry Potter. You just sort of walk around shop to shop and hope you don't get mugged.
Yeah, true. I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, Canadians do a lot of thievery and stuff here.
Apparently.
Yeah.
It's the I'm sorry I'm stabbing you, but I'm gonna take this.
I also got apparently I am a fan of chocolate bars, which isn't really true. But my fiance bought me a box, which she thought was just a few chocolate bars, except it said in big bold letters, 18 full-size chocolate bars. I don't know what to do with them.
Melt them and make s'mores.
That's probably the best idea you've ever had.
Yeah.
Snickers s'mores.
There you go.
All right.
You're welcome. The next one's
So that's what I
$5.
got. I also got a Boba Fett keychain and a Thor's hammer keychain, which I'm pretty happy about. So, yeah. Good Christmases for us. We're basically giant children.
And I don't think we've actually played any games this week, as much as I hate this. Oh no,
I've played Pokemon.
I'm not gonna.
We're not gonna say what we played.
No, Mike's just
No,
gonna be
Mike's
mad
in a
at the
podcast.
games.
Because it's Destiny.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's Destiny. Woo!
And then some Pokemon. I played Pokemon.
I played Pokemon mainly because I could play it in bed and fall asleep with it in my hand. So
That's the best part when you're playing and then you're starting to pass it and then all of a sudden, thump. It's like, damn it, now I'm awake again.
see, I don't play it like that though. See, I have my pillow right under here, and I'm.
Yeah, well.
He's smart. You're not.
Friends.
It's just how it works. Yeah. So I don't think I've played anything else though. Really, in all honesty.
Now, I hate that you guys mentioned the possibility of Borderlands coming to next gen because that's all I've been thinking about is I want to play Borderlands really badly.
I've been debating on getting. This kind of reminded me of it. I've been really toying. Matt knows this. I've been sort of really toying with getting a PlayStation Vita, the Borderlands kit that we have there at work, and I really do want it. But
Honestly,
I'm playing so many games, and then February is going to happen, and the order is going to come.
If anything, those remasters, I'm guessing they're come out fall next year. That's my.
Oh yeah.
If it's
I don't
true,
care about I don't care about Borderlands. I just wanted the Vita. It just reminded me of it.
Okay.
It's been tormenting me.
Excuse me. If you play Borderlands, I would wait for the next gen version. They won't be rezzed up, but they'll be gorgeous.
I probably won't play Borderlands. I don't mind
It's fine.
it, but
Me and you'll just. Like, I'm thinking probably 60 to 80 hours per game.
Easily.
Yeah, well, in 1 and 2, 3 might. Pre-sequel
pre-sequel.
might be like 40.
Yeah, I don't know. Haven't touched it.
It's smaller.
apparently it's true to the rest
short,
of them.
But
I am going through Walking Dead that you guys got me.
finally,
I'm in episode 2 of season 1. But then Boxing Day happened, and that was that.
That was that.
that's fine.
And honestly, the day before Boxing Day, on the 26th, I could not, for the life of me, play a video game.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was on my own, and I was trying to play, but I couldn't do it, so I just ended up. I watched. This is the best. Before I went to bed at 1 a.m. and then woke up at 4 a.m. Which isn't true. I was nodding on and off all day, but I watched Bad Boys 2.
I watched that last night.
That's so good. Then I watched Scarface.
I haven't watched that. I haven't watched it in a while.
Oh
No,
man,
I've watched it. I watched it. I haven't watched it in a
I
while.
was going to have to kill him.
that he's never seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen
that
it.
wouldn't have lasted very long.
I've seen
No.
it.
I gave him the second to rebuttal that.
I've seen
Great
it.
movie.
I just haven't watched it in a while.
Great. I haven't watched it in a while. I just two really different movies.
Let's put it this way. The last time I watched it, I had to wait for it to rewind.
Yeah. I was trying so hard
It's
to
in
fall
there.
asleep.
Okay, buddy.
I was trying so hard to fall asleep on the 26th. It was unreal.
I drove a buttload.
Yeah. Well, I tried to fall asleep at 5 and then 6 and then
Oh yeah.
Doesn't work. Then I woke up
Was
at
it a boring
4
drive?
and then worked until 9 p.m.
Well,
And then
yeah.
I had no soul left
Yeah.
because I was yelled at all day by people that were mad that
We didn't have stuff
stuff
in stock. Yeah. 'Cause who would have thunk the busiest
Who would
time
have
of the
thunk
year?
the door
we wouldn't
crasher
have-
was
oh my
was
God.
out of stock at
in
noon?
1 hour? Yeah.
At
Who-
noon.
Who would have thunk? We open at 6 a.m.
Why are you advertising it then? Okay, we're
I
gonna
woke
reel
up
that
at-
back in.
I was
Reel,
here.
reel it back in. Reel
Yeah.
it back in. Reel it back in.
I'm done with this place. I'm
Yes,
not talking
you are.
about it anymore.
All right, so we
You
got a
got
little
your
bit of
soul
news
back.
to go
Oh,
through.
man, my soul
We'll
is
take a
back.
short break and we'll hit up some news. What little we have. Welcome back to the Lag Spike podcast, and because I had absolutely no time this week, and Matt got off a little bit earlier than me, he did the news.
I helped.
So without further ado, no, you didn't. The
Actually,
first,
you did. You did more than I did.
the first time ever, Matt will actually read the news pieces, and I'm just going to sit here and not talk like he does.
So what, we have 10 pieces of news?
Yeah, about that.
I meant you only say 10 words.
Oh.
See? Oh.
Not editing that out, just so you know.
Ow, that hurt.
So, the first piece of news we have is Nintendo won their patent dispute against Creative Kingdoms for their Wiimotes. Yes, I know. I must talk right into the microphone.
That's normally how a microphone works.
Shut up.
We're still a little new at this.
It's
You
not even
can't
about
tell.
new. It's that none of us at this point, this is
I
our
know.
last podcast of 2014. Yep.
Yep, it's...
And that's how bad this is.
Yep.
We're going on no sleep here.
Basically.
It didn't go to court at all. The judge said that there was
Nothing
no
there?
need for it. Nothing there.
That's good.
See, the judge grew up with an NES.
I think so.
And he said, wait, you guys stole Nintendo's ideas? Jail. I sentence you to 24 months in prison. That's a Family Guy quote, sorry.
All right, next line of news.
So that's
This is
pretty
way
much-
better. You should read the news more often. I just want to say stupid stuff.
So that's about it for Nintendo news this week. The founder of Xbox Live and lead developer of Xbox One, Boyd Malterer,
There we
has
go.
left Microsoft. You got the name right that time?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Am I
Thoughts?
talking more about it because I know more about it than you do?
Probably.
Okay. So on Twitter today announced that he was off to bigger and better things, start some new stuff, new projects, and come on, XBL, that was huge in the gaming world when it came out. I could expect
Were
some.
you actually born yet?
Yes, I was born at the time, Matt. I don't remember it, but I was there. But I'm expecting some interesting stuff from him. It'd be nice to see what he comes out with, as long as it's not a VR headset, because we'll have enough of those within the next 2 years.
It's interesting. It'll be interesting to see what they do without him. They're obviously already so far progressed
Oh yeah,
into their Xbox lines that they don't necessarily need like the creative aspect of stuff.
that's true.
I don't think.
It's
It's the same thing as when a game gets to a certain
Now-
point and they're just like, hey, well, we can just let these people do it.
Microsoft, listen to me, because I'm in a giving mood tonight because I finally have my soul back. This one will be free. The next one will be $5 per idea. Come out with a limited edition Xbox One VCR look, because you guys would sell it instantly. Just because your system kind of looks like a VCR. No offense.
It
No
would be.
No
That would
shots
be
at
cool.
anyone.
It's a genuine good idea. I would
like,
want it.
Oh, I would buy it.
Can you imagine?
Oh my
Why do you have a VCR? Don't worry about it.
It would be awesome if the little door came out and then the CD came out too. Like,
You mean the VCR flap would go in, then the disc?
It'd be
Yeah,
awesome
something
if
like
games came on VHS.
I could rewind it with a pen.
Rewind? No, you have to have a separate rewinder.
Yeah,
The
you're
machine
right.
devices
Yeah,
that you
but
put
man,
in and rewind it, you
my-
can watch another movie
Yeah,
in
but
it.
my
Okay,
family
reel
was
it back again.
my
Reel
family
it
was
back
poor. I had to use a pencil.
Let us talk about this, Matt.
No VCR.
I know what a VCR is. Come on, you can't take this one away from me.
I'm taking it away.
Aw.
Reel it back in.
All right, fine.
I lost my train of thought now.
343 Industries.
You have a
I know.
list. How do you lose your train of thought? You check off as you go through.
Next piece of news.
You
Go.
just go to the next one.
Listen, I have 20 more hours of work than you in the last 2 weeks.
I don't care.
He's got a point, Mike.
I don't care.
Listen, Mister Shampoo My Hair.
Listen, my hair was greasy. Now I feel refreshed.
Okay, so 343 Industries is giving Halo 3 ODST to Master Chief Collection users. It's going to be 1080p and 60 frames per second when it comes out, and it was in their thank you letter for launch issues.
To anyone who bought it between November. When did it come out? November 18th. Yes.
No, November 11th.
November 11th, yeah.
Remembrance Day.
So anybody who bought it from between November 11th and December 16th, when the services have supposedly been fixed, will get that. Anybody else, it will be a paid DLC. Anybody after December 16th.
Anybody who bought it during Boxing Day got it for $40 anyway, so they get it for free because they didn't pay anything for the game.
That's true.
Yeah. Also, newest update added Spartan Ops.
Yay. It's a bunch of like mini.
I never played it.
It's a bunch of mini episodes, and after you finish a certain number, you get this like cool little cutscene that just puts the lore all together. It's for hardcore Halo fans like myself. It's interesting. It's fun, especially with friends. So it's a game we're going to be playing together, and we're going to stream because I kind of want to get into the streaming thing. You should too, and you should do more because we're a little barren.
Well, listen. Let me explain something to you. Most people that watch people stream like to be able to watch the gamer. In my current situation, I have dogs climbing all over me at any given time.
Hey! Wow. There are no dogs here. And we have 3 TVs. Huh.
Yeah, but I don't. I want to play on my 60-inch.
And I'm done with him. Moving on, Matt.
So for everybody that didn't have the early access or delete their early access code,
Not.
Halo 5 beta launches today. And they also today announced the 3 different editions, which again, I'm going to go to Sam because he's a Halo fan.
So, there's the standard edition, which will be $60 USD for any Canadians that listen to us. That'll be around $70. The limited edition, which will be $100 USD, $120 for any Canadians. And then after that, the very, very expensive that I'm going to buy because I'm such a big fan. Collector edition, $250 USD, so probably around $280, $300 Canadian.
If we get them, because if they make it like those Destiny Ghost editions, we'll have them pre-ordered for a year.
I'm gonna make sure
not get one at the last.
I'm gonna make sure I pre-order at the right store this time that actually does their process correctly.
Yeah.
I'm not going through that again. I might cry.
Okay, Sam.
Also, yeah, I'd be probably playing the beta before tonight, but I managed to broker internet earlier tonight. By downloading it. It was great. Matt wanted to hurt me.
He did. It actually was PSN. The PSN was down. Again. Segue.
Thoughts?
On Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Lizard Squad took down Xbox Live on PSN like they said they were going to, and Finest Squad was wrong. I hate you, Finest Squad.
Another squad that was counter-hacking them, apparently.
Supposedly, they weren't going to be able to do it Christmas Eve. They outed them. They got, I don't know. I didn't read all of it.
Whatever.
I got annoyed.
But, keep going.
Kim.com, this guy, I guess does the mega uploads. He offered them 50 lifetime memberships, which I guess is around about $5,000 in total, for mega upload to leave Xbox Live and PSN alone, and they've taken that deal, and at any time if they attack them again, he's taking it away from them. Because of this, Rockstar and Bungie extended their events over the weekend and placed it.
Bungie did. Rockstar, on the other hand, I'm not too sure because I can't find it.
I know. But
extended their event?
Yeah, so we're going to extend it into Monday.
To Monday, and the Rockstar Christmas event was supposed to be extended too, but I was on it earlier tonight and I still can't find it. So
okay.
Interesting.
That's cool. They took that lifetime membership thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
just target other things.
Yeah.
I don't care if you take down take down Twitter. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me.
Maybe that's what happened to Twitter.
No. Let's not do that. Seeing as how we basically.
Well, they'll never take down Twitter because it's the only way that people can vent after they take down something. So
yeah.
Take down
the Nintendo network.
Take down Facebook.
Because there's 18 people that play that. So.
Well, there's like 18 people on Facebook too. So take down that Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook. Take down Facebook. Yeah. Do that. I don't use that.
Neither do I.
That's fine.
I don't either anymore.
Perfect.
We didn't do that in the beginning. Remind me at the end. Also, after that, PlayStation Network was having trouble getting back up, and they never really said what was wrong with it.
I have an idea. I think they ran out of Viagra.
I was going to say it's like a senile old man.
Yeah, they just ran out of Viagra, and everything was closed. They couldn't go buy more.
Yeah.
And there's the name of the podcast, No Viagra.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Man.
This is what he's been waiting for.
That's what you've been waiting for. That's what you wanted to be set up.
I broke Matt for a little bit. It was great.
Oh, good God. I had the same thought. The sad part is before you even said it, I was like, it's like a senile old man. All right, next bit of news because we're almost through it anyway.
Yeah, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare added a snipers only mode.
Oh, yeah, you found that too? I didn't mention it because I didn't think you'd care.
I don't care, just because I can't stand the no scope 360, 480, 720, whatever the hell people are doing these days. You haven't seen these videos on YouTube?
Oh, there's some of them. The guy just goes and then shoots, and he hopes he hits someone. It's basically what it is.
And people compile videos and put them on YouTube, and they get
I watched the guy
hundreds of thousands of views.
Yeah. Apparently, we just need to add one of those videos at the end of our podcast.
Website on during the video, and then
No, we add a little clip of that of me doing that for 5 minutes at the end of the podcast, and we'll get 100,000 views.
It'd have to be at the beginning. But.
Yeah, it would have to be at the beginning. Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
And the only real PlayStation news I could see besides the network going down so many times is PlayStation Now is coming to non-Sony devices. The first being Samsung Smart TVs in 2015.
Cool. So wait, you're going to be able to play the game through the TV?
Yeah.
How?
Wait.
What?
Wait a minute. What?
That's what you get for having an LG.
I don't care about that.
Damn it, I have a Sony now.
Yes, you do. You don't have any advantage to having a Sony. And I'm done with that. That's the news.
Well, I have news.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, PlayStation Now is coming to non-Sony
I just don't
devices.
understand that. How is the... Man, that is going to run like crap.
Let's ignore these two.
It's going to run so bad. It struggles with Netflix, people.
It's only when it first gets connected, because it takes like 5 minutes for the Wi-Fi.
Both of you shut up. Wheel it back in. I have PC news
I like
here.
how we get to the point now that we've made excuses for these devices. And we're just like, well, it's only when they take 30 seconds to boot up, or it's
All
okay,
right.
it's only a little bit sluggish.
Bigger news tonight is the fact that at the end of this year, the guys who are currently making Star Citizen has broken the $60 million mark, which is great for them for a crowd-funded game, which, if you haven't had a chance to see it, I would recommend watching some of the YouTube videos they've put up. The newest one being their Imagine video, which just shows you for 3 minutes a lot of what the engine of the game can do. Mind you, right now it's going to be PC only, but I honestly think it might be the game that topples WoW, just based off the amount of funding they've gotten from fans. Right there. That's the huge thing. They are not being pressured by other bigger companies to release it early. They're not going to release this product until it is to a T. That's the important part that people miss here.
They're going to run away with the money.
I don't think they're going to run away with the money.
Whatever. Let's ignore these two senile men, and let's move on to the end.
$60 million is like what Blizzard wipes their ass with.
Whatever. For anybody who, actually is a
it does
gamer,
look like
apparently these two guys aren't that.
It looks like a cool game.
It looks fun for what it's going to be. There's
Absolutely.
aspects of first-person shooter with, it basically looks like what Battlefront 3 might be if it ever comes out in the next millennium.
I've been craving to play DayZ for a while. I really want that to come on console because I don't...
3 years? 4 years?
I know it'll be a while, but I do crave that game.
Hey, if you want a good first-person shooter, there's Killing Floor 2 coming out next year, maybe.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's probably not going to happen.
It's a great game.
There's way too many games coming out next year for me to worry about Killing
Dragon
Floor 2.
Ball Z Xenoverse. Dragon Ball Xenoverse, actually. There's no Z.
Yeah.
Oops. I'm not a fan or anything.
For anybody watching this, we apologize for the lack of quality of this episode.
This episode's going to be quite funny.
This episode is brought to you by Boxing Day.
this podcast is brought to you by sleep.
Yes.
We don't get enough of it.
Yeah. I guess that pretty much does it for the news. There's no games coming out until next year, pretty much. We will be back, and we're going to go over our topic, which I really don't have any idea what it is yet.
We'll figure it out.
It'll be a shorter episode anyway tonight because...
Mike's an old man and he's tired.
I am. It's true. We'll be back in a second. Welcome back to the Lag Spike podcast.
Don't do it.
I didn't do anything.
No, but your stomach says otherwise.
That was my throat.
Oh.
It was interesting. That's new.
So this week we thought we'd it's the last podcast of the year.
Yeah.
This is episode 20.
Woo! We're not bad. All 5 5
Woo!
Yeah,
Okay, that was really lame.
Whatever.
So we've gotten to the end of the year. We've done 20 episodes, and it's flown by.
Might have slipped.
So we're going to talk about what we'd like to actually try and accomplish over the next year. So it's important for everybody. We've had a lot of positive feedback, but it is important for people to understand that we don't get paid for this. This is our hobby.
Yeah.
We love doing it. We're going to do it every single Monday for the podcast, but the other content and stuff, which we really enjoy doing, it does come at it's very challenging to get it done while spending time with family and all this other stuff. So we're going to talk about what we want to try and get going and getting some more momentum and stuff as far as 2015 is concerned. Brief mention, I finally have everybody's addresses now for the Kickstarter project.
Perfect.
We are going to be sending those out this week.
Yeah.
Promise. And we have all of your stuff in this general area. All separated and ready to go. Sorry it took so long. It was my fault for not getting Kickstarter to force you to give me your address initially. So I finally have everybody. So
we're noobs.
Yes.
Next time it'll be a little bit better.
It happens. So what do we have on the list, Matt? These are things we want to try and get done for 2015 because we've had some positive feedback. I've done a little bit of streaming, but like I mentioned, my living room isn't really set up to do it very well. So anyway, what are we going to be doing in 2015 for people?
We want to try to do some more streaming, either altogether through the Gaming Lag Twitch stream. I made a Twitch account. Yes, that's what it's called, account.
Yeah,
sorry, guys. I don't have anything for doing video yet, so I haven't actually done any streams. But that's one thing we plan on looking forward to. Mike does them all the time.
I think I might do my first one. Might be Sunset.
Yeah, you haven't played that yet.
I haven't played that, so it could be
game.
my expectations of Sunset.
I think the idea is going to be like we'd like to do some Smash Bros stuff. All together in the room where you can get the whole living room of us playing and stuff.
Aren't those Mario Kart DLCs out now?
Yep.
Could do some Mario Kart
absolutely.
with us?
Why have I not downloaded those?
We're gonna try and do some group streams so you can see all of us together playing some games and stuff, as well as we're gonna try and sort of stagger us going on the Gaming Lag Twitch channel and doing some streams of whatever games we're playing different nights, and we will try and get a calendar up on the website of who's going to be doing what at what times.
Yeah.
We'd like to try and increase that.
Plus the old Twitter machine will always be...
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Now, mind you, my schedule at my old job was quite hectic. It was everywhere. One morning I could be working at 5 a.m., one morning I could be working at 10 a.m. So with my newer job, it sounds like it's going to be a lot more the same. So I'll be able to schedule a little bit better for what to do. So at least there'll be a little bit more content on my end, too.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Which is nice.
The other thing, we did one. We did it for Destiny a while ago. We did our video games on trial. We got some good feedback.
It's in all honesty, we didn't do the job that we set out to actually try and accomplish.
We forgot the most important part.
We forgot the most important part. We didn't give it an actual verdict.
Yeah.
We will be continuing that because we think it's a great idea. It will be done better.
Yeah.
There are going to be strict guidelines to what we do. It means that all three of us have had to have played the game and have given it a lot of play time, not just grabbed it for 10 minutes.
Exactly.
We're going to try and do one of those every month and a half-ish. Again, as time dictates, because as we're busy at work and with family and stuff, the podcast already takes up enough of our time during the week. It does become a little bit difficult. Obviously, again, this is our hobby, not a paid job. So we have to feed the family first.
Now, mind you, too, maybe the next video game on trial we do may be a game that was released this year instead of a game that was released next year, because there is quite a bit of a gap between.
And we might revisit some other stuff like back in the day, some games that are older.
Just give you an example. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a Sunset one, seeing as how I'm the only one who hasn't played it yet. I play it. There you go. We can easily do that.
Yeah.
So
we'll try and pick games that are a little bit more controversial, whether they're well liked and stuff like that. But we'll see. We'd like to keep doing that.
Yeah, it was fun the first time.
Absolutely.
I won't be sick this time, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because I sounded dead.
So retro gaming's a big thing. It's all over the interwebs.
And I did have a spot on the website for Throwback Thursdays, but with everything else we've been trying to sort of master, video podcast was a priority, priority number one.
Video podcast was what we wanted, because we set in our Kickstarter thing, that's what something we wanted to do that.
So we're sort of doing that now. In 2015, we should also have a better environment for video podcasting. Should have a nice backdrop, things like that. We are going to start working on Throwback Thursdays, throw up one of the three of us. Probably going to be Matt, since he's old.
Wow! Just a jab.
I've got most of the consoles already. Too.
Yes, exactly. So he'll probably be the one doing Throwback Thursdays. Do up a video of some really classic games.
Yeah, for sure.
We actually now have the equipment to record that footage.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
Someone donated it to us. It
yes,
was very
absolutely.
nice.
It was,
I
yeah.
thought he lent it. Awesome.
No,
Good.
donated it to us.
Donated. Yeah.
We
I might
tried to
cry
give
a
him.
little.
Well, Matt tried to give him money, and he said no.
Yeah. So thank you. I'm actually going to call him out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tyler.
Yeah, absolutely.
Neat.
Yeah, very, very nice gesture. Absolutely.
Awesome.
So there's something else I didn't write it down.
It was, the video game on trial, just something to mention. We were spitballing a little bit before we continued here. It might be more of a 3 to 4 week time jump between each one, just to space them out a little, just because they do take a little bit of editing and a lot of video to do.
Yeah.
What?
I already said that.
Yep.
I zoned out apparently, and I'm in the middle of a field with cows. Howdy,
Yeah,
cows. How's it going?
Cows are cool.
Cows
Second
are
favorite
cool.
animal.
They're smelly though.
Third favorite, I guess.
Dogs and goats and cows.
No, dogs are in a different category because
So-
they can be pets.
Goats,
Okay.
goats,
Different category.
roosters, cows.
Red panda, giraffe, cows.
Where do goats go? Goats and trees. Where are they?
Goats and trees are in a different category. They're in
Okay.
trees.
That's a spruce with a goat in it.
Yes.
All right, I think we're done for the day. At this
Yeah,
point.
pretty
We're-
much. So we're
just-
we're
There's
really
one more thing before the plugs.
what's
What?
that?
Just because it's where we're going in 2015, and it's kind of where I've already started to go. For anyone that has been following us on Facebook, you'll notice that there's not as much
Oh, yeah.
content on there lately.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot to mention.
Twitter has taken over our lives.
I didn't understand it. I now somewhat do, so I'm getting better at it.
It's the reality is that there's not a lot of people that use Facebook anymore.
Not
It
as
seems
much,
to be
Dying breed.
yeah, exactly.
None.
It's most people don't really use Facebook anymore. I've never used it in general for very long. So the Facebook page, we're probably just going to let that die.
Yeah.
Probably.
Just use Twitter.
Twitter's going to be, and then you know what? I've been getting some feedback from some people. We should either have an Instagram or Pinterest account. I'm looking into it.
Yep.
It's a little tough seeing as how, for some reason, all the gaming lag names are taken.
Yep.
Who would have thunk that? So I need to
So we're
throw
going
something
to
out there.
like 2015 we are going to try and actually improve as we keep going and stuff like that, and hopefully we do become something that maybe we can do this
Yeah.
for a living. We do have a donation thing set up on the webpage. I'm not doing this out of
Begging.
begging
Yeah.
or anything like that. If you want to donate to us, we really appreciate it. We obviously don't expect everybody to just give
Oh,
us
yeah.
money to keep doing it. It just helps us out in any way, shape, or form. It's why we did the Kickstarter and why
Well,
we were successful at that.
It helps us get games that we wouldn't normally get.
That's
So,
right.
Like, for
Exactly.
example, people tell me, I've read things, and a lot of people say Bravely Default is an awesome game. I'm not interested
Yeah.
in playing it. So, but let's say, for example, if there was extra cash kicking around and something that people would recommend, maybe it's something I would look into. Just
We're
example.
also going to be accepting feedback and stuff. So
Yeah,
if there's
sure.
something that maybe you have an idea that you'd want us to do on our website, and any other questions, thoughts, anything at all, we love reading the emails on the show.
Go for it.
It has been the holidays, so I completely
Yeah.
get it, and I haven't really been on Twitter as much as I possibly could be. So you can actually send us those at gaminglag@hotmail.com or go to the website gaminglag.com, 2Gs and lag, and click on contact us. Send us your feedback, send us your questions or your thoughts. We'll read some of those on the podcast. And if you have feedback of maybe things you want us to do for video content, things like that, everything's only going to get better. So we appreciate everybody who's listened to us thus far. We've actually made some amazing friends already.
Yeah, for sure.
A few off the top of my head, and by no means limited to this, but we have Dan on Twitter who constantly retweets our stuff, and he's super cool. Has an awesome artist friend who I still want that Drake picture sent to me on a canvas and framed.
Wow, that's
I
a big
will give
demand.
money. That guy is super talented, and
Cool.
Dan's a really cool guy for promoting his friend, and you know.
I don't know this friend. You'll have to show me who.
Oh
is,
man,
so
it's
follow him on
it's yeah, it's
Yeah.
super awesome. Anyway,
Obviously, we want to help anybody else out who's out there
yeah,
with this type
absolutely.
of stuff.
We're gamers just like you. We work 9 to 5, and then we use games as basically as an
I
escape.
actually found
right?
something
So-
pretty funny today. Is I work to buy games, but I can't play games because I work.
Yes,
So
it's a vicious cycle.
basically,
people.
yeah. So it's
It
just
is.
getting the right balance.
So we want to support everybody.
Yeah.
Again, sorry this episode is a little bit shorter, but the reality is it's the holiday season, and
we're all beat.
we're all exhausted. So we definitely look forward to doing more great things. Yep. We're not going anywhere. One thing that I'm very proud of is that we did do this every single Monday during the holidays, because there's very few podcasts that don't take days off for holidays.
For sure.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
That sounded right.
Okay. You know what I mean, people.
Well, right before the plugs, also, I'm just gonna wish everybody out there Happy New Year.
Absolutely.
And I guess we'll see you guys in 2015.
Yeah.
With the next pocket. Well, you'll see us. I guess we won't see you.
Yes. You can send pictures. We'll take that. Then we
Sure.
can see you too.
Yeah, there you go. We'll make a collage.
Send us a little Vine video.
We'll
make a collage and just have a banner behind us in our podcast room
Let's
of
do it.
all of our
Come
fans.
on, guys, let's do it. Let's
That'd
get
be
that.
fantastic.
You know, it'd be awesome to have 3,000 pictures. We'll make Matt cut them all out and then paste them on a giant
With a glue
crystal.
stick.
Exactly.
I'm all right with arts and crafts.
All right. So we'll do some plugs and then we're going to get out of here and
Yeah.
let you guys enjoy your New Year's. If you want to follow me individually, I am at Chalicist. If you want to follow Matt,
At Man W the Beard.
and if you want to follow Sam,
At Mr. Gloom and Doom, which might change to at Mr. Happy. I'm joking. I'm purely joking.
Mr. Happy's taken. He's a very
Yeah.
good Final Fantasy 14
Oh,
player.
he is? That's
Yeah.
right. I forgot about him.
More importantly, if you want to follow us as a collective group, it's at Gaming Lag 2Gs and Lag. Please visit the website, check out the content that you may not have otherwise checked. Sorry, there's been a lack of it. GamingLag.com is where you would find all that stuff. We will see you next Monday in 2015, and we look forward to bringing you more and more podcasts as we keep going.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right, guys.
See ya.
later. I forgot about this one. I tell you.